My people, it's the Rum Show, and I'm your host, Kaya Rum. Hey, I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna get straight to it, and it's about Bill Cosby. Okay? A lot of y'all pretty much heard what's going on. They done set my man free. You know what I'm saying? He shouldn't have been convicted anyway. And then they're gonna try to say some junk with was some issues with his case. Come on, man. We talking about Bill Cosby, man. They talking about Bill Cosby. The whole reason why all this bullshit went on anyway, because they want to humble this man. They want to humble this man. Do y'all hear what I'm saying? They trying to humble this man. This man got the same bread as a lot of people on the top that does also, and he was ready to make some big moves. He was ready to make some power moves, and some people in a high position felt like, you know what? Nah, we don't need y'all up here. We're gonna keep y'all right at y'all spot. You know what I'm saying? Stay in your lane. Stay in your lane. It don't matter what you got or how you move. You know what I'm saying? This world is ran by a different kind of group than what you in or what you attain to. With that being said, we're gonna just take you a little lesson. We don't got time to be playing around, you know what I'm saying? You trying to use us for an example. We're gonna turn that thing right around and use you for an example. They ain't playing. They done locked Bill Cosby up, man. Can y'all wrap y'all brains around that? All of us just to sitting here, just all allowing this shit to happen. Come on, man. Even if Bill Cosby did do those things, yes, it was wrong. But how the hell you women think y'all gonna come out about 15, 20 years later and gonna be talking about somebody did something to y'all? Y'all should be ashamed of yourselves. And any woman that still do that, come out to this point, if it's been past 3 or 4 years, I mean, don't get me wrong. I mean, if they done did you wrong, they did you wrong. Pray on it and move on. You know what I'm saying? If you ain't gonna take no action unless you walking around bitter, ready to kill everybody in your sight, come on, man. Don't do people like that. Don't hold no grudges on nobody. That was your mistake. Your mistake for letting it go. You should have handled that then. You should have handled that then. You would have stopped the whole process of everybody else getting raped or whatever. You see what I'm saying? So all y'all to blame. All y'all to blame. Because if all y'all would have spoke up and said something, you would have had the next lady safe. He wouldn't have been able to do all those things and went through all those women. You know what I'm saying? So y'all got to stop. I mean, regardless of what the fact the situation is, yeah, the man's he's been acquitted. No, he actually, my bad, he's not acquitted. You know what I'm saying? They are saying he got issues with his case to the point where, um, basically they're trying to say they didn't live up to what they were supposed to be giving that man. That man had some written paperwork. It was actually a verbal contract was saying something about some lawyers and him. But see, we only gonna get the top of the cake. They only gonna tell us what they want to hear. You hearing all these different things for all these different sources. You know what I'm saying? So what I'm gonna do, you know what I'm saying? I'm just gonna go with what sounds right. And at the end, if it's meant to come out, it'll come out, and we'll know what's really going on. But right now, you know what I'm saying? Don't like your brains too much around this nonsense. From the gate, it was nonsense for locking this man up just because he's trying to move forward and move different than the rest of y'all. You know what I'm saying? This man had plans of running ABC. Y'all don't want to hear that 1, 2, 3, but that's cool. Y'all don't gotta realize what y'all missing out on. You know what I'm saying? But now the opportunity them came and gone. Y'all let him do y'all part to keep him down. That old man, he got still a lot of fight in him, and God make God stay with him and keep him strong and keep him strong minded because we need our pillars like that, man. I mean, I can't be taking our pillars, and I'm sitting on here talking about y'all can't be taking. We should be over there with them guns to y'all neck. Those pillars, those kind of people we should be taking care of. You know what I'm saying? We shouldn't be giving no free cars to Zimmerman and these policemen that killed Bianna, Miss Taylor. You know what I'm saying? We backwards. But this whole world is backwards right now. And unless you've really been paying attention, everything in the past that was at the bottom is now to the top. That's weird, man. That's weird. And it's not to the weird that, it can be unnoticed because, it's right in front of you. You just gotta pay attention, and a lot of us ain't paying attention. We all distracted by our own little stuff that's going on in our world, and we're not seeing the big picture. We got the tunnel vision. When we keep that tunnel vision, man, it's not gonna be easy for any of us to make it past because, the stuff that we need to see that's really important is pretty much right there in your face. Now, how they doing my man Cosby, man? We all know that's wrong. We all know that's wrong. All that's in black people. Okay, we're gonna stand by and let them do him like that. You know what I'm saying? Like you saying, y'all sitting here thinking y'all know what's going on. Y'all allowing this to happen to our big dogs. And y'all like y'all scared. The fuck y'all scared for? These people been running us in the woods and doing all kind of stuff to us for so long. We should be standing up to them. Not standing up to our own people. But hell, if we can stand up to our own people, you got to be strong. How the hell you trying to tell me you're not you're not brave enough to stand up to anything other than what you're supposed to? And don't get me wrong on here, trying to get me to sound like I'm about any racist. That's why I'm not going about it like that, because I don't judge anybody. Everybody going through things depending on the race, not even depending on that. I mean, everybody, like, who are we to judge, who should be, what race should be more dominant? But for a lot of years, they chose other races, and mainly one race, to run the whole thing. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I spent so much other stuff that come to the light, you know what I'm saying, about our past. It makes you think, it makes you wonder about our ancestors, you know. It makes you think about, like, damn, is that what they were saying is true? And now we got the technology, we can check on stuff like that and find out what's facts and what's not. Some of the stuff that they saying is not, it's not accountable. It makes you question things now. Like, damn. I mean, I got people that's all going all the way back to the Bible, questioning the Bible because it's the way things is set up now. It's like the way it's looked at, the way we was missing the small things and small details that form so many different looks now. It's like we've been. I mean, it's like a delusion. Stuff that we think is there is not even there. Um, it's about tricking the mind. In this world we live in, it's about tricking the mind. They playing tricks with your mind. As everybody say right now, don't play with me. We bringing the silliest stuff out, man. I mean, that's a whole nother topic, but I'm just like, it's true though. I mean, even with the Bill situation, don't play with me. This is something too serious to don't play with him. Give that man his money. Give that man everything he's supposed to have. You already defiled his name. And most importantly, y'all trying to mess up that man's legacy. Y'all trying to mess up that man's legacy. But you got to understand, hey man, the devil would go for the biggest. He don't care, the biggest by, and not saying bro was all, goody two shoes. Because what we going through now is, as we see, he wasn't. So, um, you know, everybody knows, our Bill Cosby as the ghetto, the pudding pop man coming up in my era. It's a shame, man. It's a shame that, everything that we thought was pure, man, it's just been defiled. It just show you we could defile that. You know how they treated Jesus, how they treated him. But that man has been treated so bad, Jesus too. But the man I'm talking about now is Bill Cosby. That's the topic of the day, Bill Cosby, y'all, if you didn't already know. Those who turning in a little late today, that's fine. You can always go back and check things out, man. That's what this technology made for. You ain't missing nothing. All we doing is clarifying what the deal is with my homeboy, Bill Cosby. They give him the runaround. They done threw his ass in jail. Some hoes came out and saying, like, he shouldn't have done this, he shouldn't have done that. Well, that's understandable, but, why you waiting so late That's the only part I don't understand. Why y'all waiting so late? I mean, I don't know. I don't think none of us understand that. Why y'all waiting so late? Did you hit something trigger that feeling? Did you see him on TV and just got jealous? What triggered that feeling? Why y'all picked on that dude, man? Out of all the other dudes that y'all could pick on, why y'all picked on the big rock, the big dog, and then you did more than pick on him? You caged him. You caged that icon just which shows me, which should show you, regardless, and we all see Bill Cosby as a real big dog, as a real pillar in the black community, in the black eye. They showing you, and you. If they can lock up our big dog, cage him, defile his name. This man got mad money, so money can't get you out of everything, so that's out the way. What are we gonna do? They telling us right now, look, it don't matter how strong y'all think y'all is. Excuse me. It don't matter how big y'all think y'all are, how fast y'all think y'all are. Referring to the race of being African American, black, is what I'm referring to. Don't have no, that doesn't mean anything, is what they're saying. It doesn't hold no weight. We don't hold no weight to any of the stuff that we've been doing. And we can prove it to y'all by putting your biggest celebrity, your biggest guy in jail right in front of your face. Excuse me. Right in front of your face. And it ain't nothing y'all can do about it. Nothing. You see how defiling that is? Degrading that is. Slap in the face that is. And everybody's just looking at him. When at the end of the day, he represents us. They doing that to us. Y'all don't even get it yet. Y'all don't get it yet. They took that man and all stripped him from all that strongness that he thought he had, just how they used to do us when we were slaves. Our strong brothers who had that strong back, the ones who didn't quit to and give up, and you just couldn't tell them any kind of thing. At the end of the day, those brothers were either beaten, whipped, or killed. Let that marinate on y'all a little bit, man, because I don't think y'all hear me. Y'all don't think y'all hear me. This is what they done to us. They showing us right now. Y'all still on the market. They been showing us with the NBA players, with the football players, everything you see. They in the top. They in the you can have 6 people up on the stage and they can all be different colors. But the person that's gonna be holding that microphone is gonna be white. He's gonna be in control of everything. Why is that? Think about it. On everything you do, everything you see, even on NBA sportcasts, everything, you got all the guys who play sports and all that. No, I'm not getting away from Cosby. I'm just letting y'all know how we still in modern slavery. And it's not. It's like brushed over. Nobody cares. Nobody cares. And it's sad because y'all like being locked up. We like being locked down. When we could have been took this whole world over and made it ours, and everybody lived like kings, because we're gonna have to deficiate, you know what I'm saying, our true leaders from guys who just here for their own purpose. I mean, just to get their own stuff. Hey, we don't have time for no eyes when we dealing with a whole nation, a whole. I mean, We too big to be thinking about one person. It's gotta be us. It's the only way. It's gotta be us, y'all. I'm so disappointed on how this whole thing turned out and how they did Bill Cosby. Don't get me wrong, he probably deserves something, but we all know it ain't no damn incarceration. You know what I'm saying? Then I think they opened him up to the damn public and put him out there with the regular big dogs. I believe somebody might have gave him a hard time or something. You know what I mean? That's where I believe they violated the order at right there. We were supposed to be in confined, safe, and they somebody hurt him. But even if they did, he looking at those chances of that happening back then, yo. Ain't no telling if they did or didn't. They ain't gonna tell us. You know they ain't gonna tell us. Excuse me. I'm not hoping and wishing that on that man. You know what I'm saying? Because I always been a Bill Cosby fan, and regardless of the fact, everybody make mistakes. You know what I'm saying? That should have been a little bit like a slap on the wrist for that man. He's at the point where he's comfortable in his life, getting older. Hey, but you could stick some of the stuff away from him, just like a kid, a baby. You know, sometimes they deserve to have their ass beat. Sometimes they deserve to be, go to sleep without no food. You know what I'm saying? But I tell you what, you could do something that can damage them for life. And sometimes you can do something real simple and make things work for you. I mean, you just got to be able to. You got to have sympathy and you got to have love in your heart when you're dealing with stuff like that. You really got to have love in your heart. We can't all run around here acting all, you know what I'm saying? We just can't all do that. But you know what I'm saying? If we're going to do that, it's got to be something we pull together because if not, killing each other ain't the answer. That's not the answer. We're not the answer for us. It's the answer for them. And I hope y'all understood that. I hope y'all understood that. It's not the answer for us, but it's the answer for freaking them. So we got to get smarter, man. I mean, look, Bill Cosby is just a little opening to what's going on. Everybody need to have a gun right now. Everybody need to be smart about what's going on and what they're doing. If not, anything possible because you got gangs out here trying to catch reps. They out here trying to catch bodies because they thinking that shit cool on the music tip. You guys got everybody thinking that that's like a plus. Man, that's not a plus. There's so much you got to deal with when you do some shit like that. There's so much you got to deal with, yo. That's just personal demons. You taking souls and you taking souls for somebody else. You're not taking them for yourself. You're not taking them souls. So you're not a God. So a God can't have that soul. I mean, my bad. Well, you're human, but you are not a God. Only God can have that soul. You would not be able to have that soul because you're a man. Yeah, you took a part of something that wasn't supposed to be done, but you done that. And chances is you're gonna meet your maker. That's just how it always is. You know what I'm saying? You out there playing with the double-edged sword thing, and man, nothing good comes from that. Trust me, I know personally. I don't know what we're gonna have to do to get ourselves back to where we can love each other and care about each other and not have to look over our backs. You know what I'm saying? I kind of be realistic with you. I kind of rather have my crackheads back. I mean, at least when we had the crackhead era, people were there. They were stealing from you and stuff. Life was a whole lot easier. Even though the crackheads made stuff a little bit crazier, life was a lot easier. Cause now nobody ain't walking around. You can't see nobody. You don't know what's going on. Everything behind closed doors. That's some of the most dangerous stuff goes on there. Now people can just be so many different things behind closed doors, man. And but at the end of the day, they're not being true to themselves. You know, that's why I'm glad I don't have to really deal with it a whole lot. Um, my podcast, I feel like it's enough of my attention, as well as my boys and my beautiful daughter and my beautiful mother. You know, Once you get an understanding of life is bigger than all the small things you do, you won't be having too many other issues because you'll be putting those things first. That'll be your priority. Yo, we gotta look out for each other and love each other. You know what I'm saying? We really do. We really do. Now today, it was just basically telling y'all how I feel about my man Cosby. You know what I'm saying? Um, I ain't upset about it. We can't get upset about it. What's done is done. I'm sure that man has moved on from that. He is trying to get to the point that's moved on. It definitely looked like it worked, whatever they done to him. Like I said, dehumanize him is what they did to me, was what it looked like, because he looked humble as hell now. That motherfucker like he about to go make some more jello pudding pops times four with nothing but smiles, not start letting smiling. I mean, it's just weird how they just done him like that. You know, he was a good guy regardless of the fact, but now they made him. Is that Bill Cosby? So I mean, you got to think about it. You got to really think about it if that's something that you feel like is important to you guys. As far as how they did Bill Cosby, or you feel like he should be still inside that doggone penitentiary. Won't you do us a favor? Go ahead and put a comment down there. Put a comment down there so we can see it and see what you're thinking. Because it's really good that you can give feedback. We got to know how we can fix these people who see things in a negative way. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like, they need to be fixed because they broke it. Somewhere along the line, something happened with a connection that they didn't get the full connection and something broke. We got to help those people. We got to help each other. You got to realize we're not in this by ourselves. Everything we do is like going to draw a reaction. So be careful. You don't want to make that ripple in the wave and cause all that unnecessary stuff that's not even important be important. You can be in control of that. You just have to be smart and pick the right choices and be, what I'm saying, be obedient. What's wrong with being obedient? Do y'all even know what that word is anymore? Yo, be obedient. You can start from there and work your way around. Be a good man. You can still be a good man and still hold your family down. Trust and believe. But real good men is needed. We got to be able to talk to our young boys, our young girls. We got to be able to talk to each other more and communicate, so we don't end up going back in a cycle with being enslaved again. How stupid could that be? We done fought for freedom and we going back in the cycle because we don't understand what freedom is. Break the chains in your mind, people. I'm tired of telling y'all this, but that's what I'm here for. Break the chains in your mind. All this materialistic stuff that y'all be asking for. You know what I'm saying? Don't get me wrong. I do the shirts and stuff like that, but I do that for a hobby. Understand that this ain't my full time. I got a full-time job. You gotta have a hobby. This is what I like to float my boat. This is just me. You got to have your joint. You can do whatever you want, whatever you put your mind to. You know what I'm saying? You got to be, in this day and age, you definitely got to be a go-getter. You can't be the one to sit down and be watching with her. Okay, get the fuck out and do something. You know what I'm saying? Do something with your life. Do something with your life. You know? It doesn't take a lot. You know what I'm saying? We don't want to go through this cycle again. We pushing ourselves right back into that cycle and that slavery mindset. Come out of that. We got to do better. We need to start pulling together and form that fist again that our grandparents and our peoples told us back in the day. Now, that's one of the things that I feel like it can always be facts. We knuckle up together and we'll win. Y'all so busy out there judging people. You know what I'm saying? You judging people, the wrong ones. You judging the angels because they looking different. You know what I'm saying? Y'all always done that. You know what I'm saying? I'm saying y'all because I see it happen a lot. I grew up seeing it happen. And people judge and they be judging the wrong people, man. I be like, huh? And you titling the wrong people. You be like, huh? You just don't understand how some people move because they move. I guess they be meaning well. But man, they actions is messy. The way they go about doing things is extremely messy. Sometimes you just gotta go and just sometimes if you don't know what you're doing, just chill. Keep that back seat. Let somebody who know what the fuck they doing go up to the front seat and handle that shit like they supposed to do the proper way. If not, you ain't gonna do nothing but cause turmoil or something that you can't get yourself out of. You know? At the end of the day, I appreciate y'all for tuning in. You know what I'm saying? And listening, giving the ear to this today. It's about my man Cosby. And I feel like that's, you know, I'm just happy he's home. I'm sure his wife happy, his family, friends, his loved ones, and those who hate them haters. They glad he home too, for they can have something to talk about. I know everybody glad, but you know what though? I'm happy to see the brother's health good. I'm glad to see that he was able to come out of it with his right frame of mind because they put him through a lot for his age. Okay, so with that being said, you know, my conclusion is, Bill, keep your head up, stay strong, and we're glad you back. Now go take over ABC. And those who enjoyed this little skit that I had for you tonight, go ahead and hit that like button. You know what I'm saying? Hit that like button and definitely hit your notification bell because we need you to catch this content when it come out because I'm going to have them flooded right on out. Boom, boom, boom. You know what I'm saying? I be wanting feedback from y'all. It's really important that y'all do that so we'll know exactly what we need to do. All right? And y'all know I got to get y'all to subscribe. I want y'all to see more of me because I do want to come every day with different content. I want to be able to give y'all sports. And as y'all see right now, I'm rocking my clothing line Grams. We got all from headbands, you know what I'm saying, from all different kind of tees. Okay? So y'all just work with us. If you see something you like, any color, any kind of anything you like that's involving Grams, as you can see, we got the slogan up here: "Get right, any means stack," which is the slogan for Grams. Anything that you see out there, you can get it any kind of color you want, done any kind of way you want, as long as it's within our means, okay? And you can get as many as you want, okay? So you'll be doing a good thing by helping a young brother, entrepreneur, start his own business. As you can see, you on the Rum Show, and that's what we do here. We marketing our own tools. We showing what our materials working with, and if we got the right tools, we should get the job done. So I thank y'all again for tuning in, and we hope to see y'all again tomorrow. And until then, y'all stay blessed, and remember, knowledge is key. Okay? Later.